Hey guys, welcome back to another Showtime Bredo video. In today's video is special. Get the bonnet. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Before we get into today's story time of how I spent 50,000, I just want to say, once I fix up these videos, you should be able to go in the link to this description and find. You should be able to go in this description and find a link to another video. And yes, I am under the influence. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't do it on YouTube. So I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Anyways, today's story time is how I blew 50,000. Now I'm gonna give you the summary for 50,000 if you don't have the exact time to watch that video, but you do got time to watch this video, which is more sensical. I don't know if that's a word. Basically, I got in a car accident, and over the course of 7 months, I got entitled to a large sum of money over like, I think the first check, because I got two installments. First was like 35. Mind you, at that time I had a really good job and I was saving and I was making like, it was a great job. I don't have it, unfortunately. I don't have the money. This is the story of how I lost it. I'm gonna just tell you everything in the story as it progresses. I just want to give y'all roses for commenting. I love you, Oxy family. We're gonna change the name if y'all don't like it. But shout out to the commenters, whether you're subscribed or not. A comment gets you into the family. A subscription gets you into the family and gets you your roses so you never miss out. But hey, here nor there. Let's get back into today's story. I love you, brother. I just had to say it. Anyway, so basically, I was working. I got a really good job after that while going to therapy. Like when I finished my therapy, physical therapy, shout out to my queen. I don't think I could say that because I'm trying to get in a connection with the beautiful queen. I don't want to be my queen. But shout out to the female that was, shout out to Bestie from the chiropractor. What the hell is that? Anyways, guys. Anyways, I had a really good job. I blew it. There was a lot going on. I'm gonna tell you in the story. And yeah, so I had money from that, and I had credit, and yeah. So around that time, I had about, let's say, sum of 50,000. And this is over the course. This ain't just 50,000 at once. This is over the course of like a week, maybe 4 weeks, right? We'll say 4 weeks, because it really was over the course of like a month. So boom, mind you, I'm already working a really good job, so I managed to get time off. I called it off in advance. It was around, it's like my birthday trip, so I'm 22 at the time. I'm finna tour. I'm not really doing no shows or nothing. I just tour to see the world. Then I'm gonna tour to show the world me. You know, I just try to take it step by step, day by day, piece by piece, and I do what makes me happy. I encourage you to do the same, even if it's not conventional, as long as you're not hurting nobody. Rather that be intentional or unintentional. Try not to hurt people, bro, if you can. Okay, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Sorry, technical difficulty. I will not be editing this out because people like the real. Anyways, so you understand, like 35 of that is the work money, and the rest would just be, 35 of that is the settlement from the previous video because I got in a fucked up accident and my spine was herniated, and this, that, and the third. I definitely encourage you to watch that video. It's informative and it's literally really funny. I like it. I had fun recording it. So it's June, end of June, but I planned this in May. I planned this ahead of time. Like, planned this probably in April, a trip, right? So boom, I'm going to see the homie at the time. in a different state, and I probably just bought a car. Cause like I was trying to listen. If you have the opportunity to buy a car in cash, just do that. Get an asset. If you could try to build a line of credit using like a line of auto line, if you could build an auto line and establish that on your credit profile, that's cool too. But I recommend, if you have either or option, not even depending, just to, even if depending on how far you are in your journey, if you've done one or the other before, if you haven't just bought a car in full, start with that. I always recommend that, because you can always then build a line and you can leverage your actual asset. People don't tell you that. You can leverage your asset and then now stand as credit, and you'll probably have rolling credit from the job or the income or the hustle if it's legit and you have the right forms to make it all go. This ain't that. Y'all want videos like that? Just comment it down. That whole day was stressful. I bought a car the day I flew out. I was literally downing 6 shots, and they were taking forever, and I had cash. That's why I say, cash car, you buy it, you get the fuck on. I took so long for no reason, knowing I had a flight I booked a month in advance. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even like bad priorities. It just was like negligence. Like, I didn't know. I was unaware. So I just had to charge that to the game. That was an L for another day. We could tell that story on another video. But I had bought a car. So I'm finna go to the airport. I think I dropped the car off. Yeah, I dropped the car off at the crib. And I probably took the train to the airport. Oh no, I hopped in the Uber. I should have took the train to the airport, because you could predict a train a lot more than you could predict having to wait for Uber, traffic, getting out, and especially at the busiest airport in America, or one of them. Just be honest, the busiest, but one of them. Like, see where it's like negligence on my part. So that's why I found myself, spoiler alert, drinking my sorrows away in the bar for being so unaware before making a big move across the country. Okay, so boom. I get to the airport. I'm late by like 5 minutes. They delayed the flight though, right? Instead of just taking my time, I was so anxious at that point to catch the flight that I kind of missed the flight by Nick, that it was just like, what can I do? Can I catch that flight? Can I get on that flight? Can I do it? And it's like, no, sir, they're boarding. You wouldn't even make it in like the line. You can't even make TSA pre-check if we skipped you. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm just crushed. I'm like, okay, can I buy another ticket? Instead, you're supposed to end their customer service. I just want to say, sucks. I'm not even gonna just crap on the airline like that. But the airline I was flying, their customer service sucked. Really, both airlines just suck, bro. Customer service wise, like, you got to go into it knowing what you're buying and what you're gonna expect. Straight up, don't ever hop on a flight for the first time not knowing. And this was part of the story, so I could rant on this. Not knowing what to expect financially, day of, day before, week before. That's why people say, yeah, it's best for prices. You just, bro, if you don't have experience with anything, you don't just hop off the porch. You can, but you're gonna bump your head. And I don't always recommend that, because sometimes it's just unnecessary and it's a really big hassle. later on down the line. So boom, two hassles: the car and the thing, cause like I'm in a rush now, and now my anxiety's going up. So I bought a new flight, and that cost $600. I already spent like 7,000 on the car. First time buying a car, so I'm like, hey, didn't have a parent, none of that. That was cool. It's a cool story to have for myself. Didn't have a parent buy it for me, like but I had my parent with me. It's just because I was trying to buy it from him. It was just a long story. You want that? I'll give it that in a whole nother video. But this is mainly about what I did. So I bought the car. I went to the airport. I missed my flight by just a margin. And technically it delayed, but just by a margin. But I still would have made it by TSA. So forget about it. So boom, I have to buy a new flight. That's $600 for a round trip. Okay. With a whole different airline. So it's like, no, yeah, with a whole different airline. That's just the one way. That ain't even a round trip, because I think I still got my round trip back with the original airline. That's not how it works. You miss one way, you cannot get that round trip back, especially if you just forfeit the whole flight, which is stupid. If I knew that, I just would have just bought individuals. Like, bro, I bite the bullet, spend a couple. Like, bro, for peace of mind, that's what it is. You want peace of mind when you're traveling on vacation. You want no anxiety, because you're leaving a state of anxiety, I would hope, to go to ease and a peace of mind. But hey, here nor there. So boom. Let's say that all gets worked out. Now I find myself past TSA at a bar, like it's GTA 5. I load in from the clouds. See, because I'm not editing this, I'm going to try to give y'all hand motions. Like, try to make it as dynamic as I can. So, boom, I'm at the bar. Like, probably 2 shots in, because I'm not trying to get too abbreviated where they're going to be like, sir, show me your ticket on. Yeah! Yeah, I'm finna smoke some weed. California is the city. California is the city. Okay. But I'm not trying to do no night shit like that, right? So I'm just like trying to take it slow, but I'm like not a lightweight. But at the same time, I'm drinking. I'm paying for the like what I like to drink. So it's just still hitting me, and it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's like when you're hitting at a bar versus a bottle you got at the crib. You can overindulge yourself, and you might not feel it instantly. But if you're paying like airport prices for a martini, you're only gonna be 2 shots in, and you're at like the $50 mark, and you're like, hold on, wait a minute, buddy. I haven't even got to my destination, man. And I can't get too up here, man. I just dropped 6 on the ticket. And if they tell me, hey, man, I can't fly, I'm gonna cry. And just walk to California. But, so, I just pimp off. I give me a little neck pillow. Kept that neck pillow to this day. It's so comfortable. You have it's Tempur-Pedic. You have the ability to get you a neck pillow, get you a neck pillow, even if you have. And then from the car accident, that's why I just thought that was good. And just for the travel experience, because I knew I was going to be flying a lot during the tour. Neck pillow. You'll thank me later. People who own the neck pillow, comment down below. Let's peer pressure people to get neck pillows. Because I'm going to definitely claim that I started that trend. Because ain't no way. Like, I wear my neck pillow everywhere. Okay, not currently, but I used to. Like how I wear a bonnet. Like, I'm about comfort, baby. I ain't about like looking to fit the part, because I don't fit no part. Nowhere. Anyway, so boom, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember anything, because I was so drunk. And that was the point. I didn't want to feel like the roller coaster inertia feeling going up in the air on the plane. To be honest, I just didn't feel like going for that. Shout out Delta, man. I got drunk on the plane too. So it was like cool. Once we hit there, it's like, ding, ding. Or when they came by, like, first time flying Delta, Super P. Um, so I ended up getting there. I think we had a late Prague's twin. I got drunk on purpose so I could fall asleep. So I really don't remember the flight. I just remember waking up, talking. Dude, I don't even remember. Like, to be honest, I don't remember the flight. I just remember pulling up. It was late in LA and it was not that late in Atlanta. But like, I don't know what I expected. It was a long flight. I thought that time zone would catch. No, bro, it's a long flight. So boom, it's later in LA than it was when in Atlanta. It's down near midnight. So I fly in LA. It looks like GTA when you load into GTA Online for the first time on 360. It's like dun, 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 dun. And I'm like just waking up from being faded in a hole. So it's like dun 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 dun. Man, I suck at humming songs. That's like I think Chain Gang Squad of like 19 something something. Chain Smoke. I forgot the name of the song. But anyways, it just looked like GTA. So we land, and that's my first GTA 5. Is my only knowledge experience slot in California. That's only another reason. I don't really care about the weed because bro, they got legal weed. Like I went to school in a legal weed state, like Boston High School, like in a good grade, like 11th, where like my teachers were talking about weed to us, like telling, because I was new, my teacher was like, hey, yeah, you could buy an ounce when you get older, like it's legal. So it's like, but because I came from a legal state, and it was like when I introduced myself, I have a really cool life. I'm gonna tell it. Because I told like a bad teacher story time. I want to tell good, like I have so much more beautiful stories of like amazing teachers that sculpted me into an amazing young lad I am. And anyways, I just want to put light on everything. But yeah, so boom. I get there, it's late. So mind you, I didn't really get to see LA as much as I wanted. Like GTA, it was daytime, I think, or sometimes. Like in this graphics, you could kind of see what you're like. You know, I couldn't. It was really dark. I just see skylights, and it was cool. It looked like the map because I played like. Anyways, here nor there. Boom. I get there, and I instantly catch a cab to downtown LA to catch my bus. I think, yeah. So boom, I end up just spawning. Once I got out the cab, it was like I spawned. I just had some clothes. I was on some CJ shit. Um, I put on my all white jersey with my look. Anyway, I ain't even bro. I put on my rainbow jersey. Well, it was white, but it had rainbow text because I was in gang capital for the West Coast, as I would assume. I didn't even want to have it messed up. I just didn't want to, when I like to travel, I don't want to have people offended by my apparel. I'm not trying to worry about all that. I could just throw something on that I ain't got that's neutral, right? So boom, I'm walking around with I'm just there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with the LGBTQ community, because you can't really just say the queer community because it's a letter in the community. You can't really you like I don't have like, so it's just like I'm not laughing at that. Like I'm just so colorful late at night, like midnight, walking around LA. That's what's funny, with a see-through bag that I got through TSA with, and a neck pillow, and probably a bonnet. Right. Like I'm gonna post that now. That's a good archive highlight. That's gonna be a good one. so y'all can see LA and what I seen, because I want to post that to the channel. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna post stuff. We're gonna post stuff. Anyways, yeah, a YouTuber said he's gonna post stuff. Is he is he nuts? Is he high? This guy gotta be high. I see why y'all be commenting that. Nah, yeah, I do, bro. I be cooked. Faded in a hoe, bro. If Full Chrome could do it, I could do it. If Thomas could do it, I could do it. Okay? Goblin could do it, I could do it. Anyways, shout out to y'all. I wanna meet y'all so bad one day. I just wanna cry on one of y'all podcasts. That would like make my life complete. Anyways, I land in and I'm like, okay, you gotta get a weapon. Like, dead ass, this is what I'm thinking. You gotta get a weapon. Because I'm coming from a city where it's open carry. Going to a place where you need to have something. I don't care. It's not legal, but. So I try to go to the gas station by a pocket knife. Midnight. The dude, I guess, crime so bad. I'm next to the LA County Jail. It's a little bus line right there, and then it's a bridge. Y'all know, if you're from my LA, California residents, shout out. Like, shout out yourself in your hood and in the comments. And don't be beefing out, bro. Look, I'm not condoning, facilitating, none of that. So, boom, I bust down to that gas station. So, I bump into this couple as I start walking back. But I'm still in the parking lot plaza. And I'm freezing. I just got this colorful ass, rainbow ass jersey on. So boom, I'm like, hey, can I borrow your hoodie? He sells me his hoodie. I'm like, hey, you got a knife for sale? Sells me a knife. He cleans it off on the second hoodie. Cause I think I seen him with two hoodies, and he was with his lady. Now, the dumb move to do this on my part. My life has not been full of smart decisions. I'm just a lucky man that I haven't, like, I don't do stupid shit, and that I haven't, like, got my stupid self caught up in something, because I've just been acceptable and just been like just doing shit, you just like buying a knife off a stranger. Like, bro, what if you get busted with that bitch? Like, even though you didn't do it, like, and he just wiped it off, like, you really, like, come on now, be for real. But I needed to protect myself. Like, where I come from is like, rather be judged by a 12 than carried by a 6. I'm a post bell, just look at my wrist. Anyways, why the legends always gotta die quick. Um. Anyways, so I end up trying to just walk back, cause mind you, I tried to talk to multiple people, and this other couple, they had so much going on. They were no help, and they were kind of like, the dude was kind of mean. He thought I wanted this girl, and it's not that. So, just Hispanic dude. I'm on his side of the coast. I don't know how connected he is in the streets, whatever. I don't know how connected anyone is. Dude who sold me the knife and the hoodie banged on me though. He did tell me, like on a respectful way. Like, he was like, welcome to the. No, I'm just kidding. But he told me his affiliation, like on some. But he was like, welcome to LA type shit. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And I think I was like near the Twin Tower, LA, bro, whatever that shit is. So boom, I pimped back under the bridge to that side, right next to the bus station and all that shit. Our train, I don't know what it is, bro. It was so dark. But I ended up bumping into a nigga, right? And I guess it was closed or what? Yeah, because I guess LA is like Atlanta a little bit. It'd be closed, they transit for a small couple hour period. So boom, I bump into this dude because I bought some weed off the dude too. The dude at the gas station. The weed was like some schmids. Like, I just didn't get high for real, but I kept it and I paid him a hefty price, and he like gave me a lot, so it was like cool. and it wasn't no K2 spice. Like, it just ain't hit me for real. So boom. And mind you, I smoke it every day at the time. So I ended up bumping into this dude who looked like me, but an older version, a little taller, but he looked like he was outside, just outside. You could tell he was like an outside dude, like not a hood dude, but he just be outside. Like, probably you'll hear in the story. And this is like still a part of what I did with the money and how I blew it. So I'm probably, I don't know how much I'm at this point. I'm probably at like 30 when I started this the day, and I'm probably at like 15. So it's like GTA, the money just went like that. Came in like that, went like that. So money really don't be a lot unless you got the millions, and then you can't just have a million. It's just it gives you a better thought process that you wouldn't have if you just never had that amount of money to even f up, you know. But end up smoking with him. He offered to tour me around, good energy, but like I say, I do stuff that's crazy. You shouldn't just follow no dude around LA and you're not from there. You just go by the prison and you bump into some dude, now you're following him around. And y'all are just hopping on different buses. And he's saying he's gonna take you to the destination you gotta be to catch this bus. And then y'all go to his house and da 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 da. We actually did. We went to his block. I watched him buy drugs in the alley. I kind of walked away and hit a corner because I didn't know if he was gonna die or not. Um, he didn't. I watched him do drugs on the train, do drugs with somebody. We hit a weed pen together on the bus. That was about the most I did with him. He lit up whatever that he was smoking, and it wasn't weed. And I wasn't next to him at that point, but I was like in distance, like proximity, like 6 feet to watch him like do it, just sitting like nearby, like we're still homies. But me doing that, nah. And we are just like, he was my tour guide. Just so happened he did drugs in like a zombie town. Like, I don't know if that's how they refer it, but he was kind of a tweaker, but he was a really nice one. He was looking out for me, like when other tweakers at night. Like, he was the best guy. He was cool. He just wasn't all there. I don't know if it was from drugs, abuse, or anything. He told me his childhood, like, he just, LA is one of them places, just like Atlanta. You never know who you'll meet, but sometimes if you go with an open heart, you'll meet someone kind, if you're kind. Sometimes, even if you're kind, you might not meet a good person. Just how it is, how it is. So, boom. It's about like 12 when I link up with him. He says the trains open up about 4. So, for like 12 to 3, we're just walking around. We hit his hood, he did all the things I listed. And then once we get on the train, because the train opens about 4, we see all the homeless people just move towards the train. But mind you, meanwhile, we're just walking down the downtown area. We start by like just walking around, catching the bus. I don't know why the buses were running, but the trains weren't running. I don't know how that worked, but it was. I don't know what was going on. I don't. I don't know LA's bus schedule. I just know passed through a lot of places. And then one time, one notable thing, because like it's all a part of the story. One notable thing is a Crip pressed us from Watts. I think we were MacArthur Park. Like we hit all these different train stations, and I think a Crip came from Watts, and he pressed the my tour guide and took that nigga Nutty Buddy. That nigga just had a snack. He was like, "Let me get that." Or he might have didn't do it as aggressive, but the way it came off to me, like, damn, he took that nigga Nutty Buddy. Like, you let a nigga on the train take your Nutty Buddy? That's crazy. Me personally, I couldn't go for that. I'm just kidding. But nah, he did take that nigga Nutty Buddy for real. I'm not lying. I'm not even lying, bro. This shit was crazy, bro. Like, he just walked up to him, told him his set. He was like, I'm big homie. I was just listening, like, And he, long story short, had the nutty butter at the end of the conversation. And bro didn't have his nutty butter no more. I'm not gonna say I don't remember. It was late. I was already high. I just kind of woke up. I don't know what happened. Different city. Nothing criminal happened to me. So boom, we end up getting off the train because mind you, he's supposed to take me to where I'm supposed to go to catch the bus to Anaheim. Because I'm not even in the first city. Like I had to fly to LA. That like the goal was to hit multiple cities when I came to Cali. I don't just hit San Diego. I was going there to visit a friend, but I wanted to see LA because of GTA. My friend just was at the time was being kind of weird and like, no, you shouldn't do that, and just kind of like not saying I shouldn't do that, but just being like not supportive, just kind of being a naysayer and projecting. But it was what it was. So I get to the bus station, but mind you, on the way to the bus station, we probably take a train to like somewhere. We go to a convenience store to get some snacks. It took me. I bought us some snacks, and then I went in the ATM when he told me his story about his kids. Like he kind of was a tweaker, so he would just be outside at night, so his kids wouldn't see him tweak. That shit touched my heart, and like I see like he took me to where he's like he wasn't lying, and even if he was like he was a good guy. Like so I gave him some cash. That's like I handed out the ATM, gave it to him, and just for showing me around, making sure I was safe. So then we go to, he like thanks me, like we go to the thing. And mind you, he's literally tweaked on tweakers that try to approach us. Like, no, bro, no. Like, it was like, and I don't know if he had a knife. I don't know like what he had. He just had the determination and the will, and I was rocking with it. So hey, if we had to jump somebody, we would have. Me and some dude I just met. You want me to visit your city? Comment it down below and we can see if we can make it happen. For real. On a tour like that. As I like meeting people. And how would I say what happened? So I catch the bus because after that, bro, I was walking around outside, no sleep. I just had my neck pillow and kind of like, so a lot going on. I get on the bus. First, I had to wait at the bus stop, so I rolled up to California, smoked. I'm in Anaheim somehow because I caught the bus from we went where I met him, I guess. Yeah, we went back to where I met him. And I guess that's where I had to catch the bus. So I went back to where we met him. And yeah, because I don't know, bro. It was crazy night. So I end up falling asleep. We passed this dizzy place, past the jail and all that. I fell asleep. I seen the like wake up. It was Anaheim. Get off the bus, smoke a little bit, throw the knife in the cord because I'm like, okay, I'm out of LA. I'm on the bus. I'm finna go to my destination. The rest of this should be daytime. Like my prince, because it's like I still don't want to be connected to some shit I didn't have to. Like I didn't have to hurt nobody, and I have to use the knife. I don't want to be connected to nothing like that. So I just discard it. So boom. All right. Get on the bus after I smoke. Hit a black and mild and make it try to work. That just made it taste nasty. I hate it. It just sick. So caught the bus to San Diego. I seen the coastline from Anaheim. I tried to fall asleep. Probably got like an hour sleep in between. And I don't know how long the bus ride was from Anaheim to San Diego or LA to Anaheim or LA to San Diego directly, like through passing through. I don't know how long, but I just knew I was tired. And so I got to San Diego. I was semi-rested and awake. Now it's daytime, mind you. I go to a dispensary. I walk across a fucking highway in San Diego to get to, I don't know if it was like Clear Greens, wherever, but it was shout out to the female working at the dispensary. Do I want to name drop her? Mm, we'll call her Storm. Her name's like an oxymoron for her actual name. So shout out to Storm if you're watching this. So she served like I was gonna say she serves me. She shows me like all the stuff. I buy all the stuff from the drinks. Cause I'm in Cali, dude. We don't have this in Atlanta. The drinks, the eddies, the belongs, like all types of stuff. Cause I'm finna be there and take it to this B&B. And my B&B owner's like, just don't smoke inside. But mind you, I told him I'm from Atlanta. I guess he's been to Atlanta, went to school, met his wife here. He was cool with me smoking in the crib. I was like, I'm not, I'm just gonna like have my weed out, but I cleaned up, got a good rating and everything. That's some things I spent my money on. Like just making sure I had a good time. What ate my pockets the most during the trip? Because I just told y'all like the things. I went to hang with my homie through that birthday weekend. That was supposed to be our birthday weekend, and it was mainly his. And then when my birthday came and I was back home, he didn't say happy birthday, which was cool. I gave him $600, and that nigga asked for more money to send my stuff that he said he was gonna send for free. Cause I bought shit while I was out there, and I bought so much shit like I couldn't even send all of it back. So I'm like, hey, bro, here's a bong, here's like expensive cologne. Like I literally, I'm trying to take this back, and he's giving me a bag. Like he's not a terrible person, he's just not a super great person. He gives me a bag to put some of my stuff in, and then I use that, and then I'm like, hey, send some of my stuff back. Then I have to wait months, just that, and the third. And then, mind you, I find out this time, because I also rented a Tesla. I have fun doing that. That was in a bag, but I rented a Tesla just to say, like, you should do that if you get the chance. Like, self drive is a blessing. And like when you're high, hitting different dispensaries, getting high, taking friends to the casino, and going back and forth to your Airbnb, and you can't see the road. Self drive, you just hold your hands on the wheel, and you stay as alert as you can, and it will take you home. I could not have made any of these trips, and I don't condone this, doing this under the influence. I'm grateful nobody got harmed. Like not me, but I'm talking about like any families like lose, because that's real. People lose, like it's a lot that goes on with driving under the influence. Let's just say that. Don't do that. That's negligent. Don't recreate anything or reenact anything I said in this story. I'm just giving you my own experience from my own lens. So boom. Bro, at this point, hitting the casino, hitting dispensaries, going paintballing, trying days hot, trying in and out, watching the Spider-Man, trying to convince my friend to let me buy him a PS5 for his birthday. Like, that's why I just sent him like 600 because he just didn't want that. He wanted a PC, and then he got rent to pay. So it was like I was trying to be a good friend. So, anyways, boom. And mind you, it's karma. It's karma. It's karma for me and like my previous actions. Like I've wronged people and old people, knowing I didn't even write it. Let me say that the reason all that money went so fast and I have nothing to show for it is because when you wrong people in life and you don't make good on your wrongs, when you have the opportunity, even if you forget, you're not a good person. I was not a good person, so I was not going to have good things long. I could get lucky and obtain things, but I wasn't going to have it for long. Real shit. I ended up having to drop some more money to get back home. Probably spent 1,200, or probably not hella money, but like 300 to get back home. Yeah, probably like 500 to get back home. Cause then I had to catch the bus to even get all my stuff, like back to like, cause I had bags full of just clothes. Like I blew all the money at like Burlington. I blew like 10 racks on a suit. 10 racks. I didn't have 100 racks. I blew 10 on a suit that I can't sell for $100. I wouldn't want to, but it just wouldn't sell. Worn suit, overly worn suit for a year. Seams probably torn. I don't know. You just wouldn't sweat it. Like, you wouldn't want that for what I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like shoes. I walked all stepped, scuffed that I made my play shoes because I just didn't have no appreciation for shit already. Or if I did, I utilized it. I didn't have a designer lifestyle where I could just have a life of leisure and then wear designer clothes. Now I'm working in designer clothes. I'm having to back and forth, do errands, walk, this, that, or DoorDash or Uber Eats in designer clothes. Proving to what? Myself that I'm somebody? No. All that shit wasn't worth it. It wasn't. And I wasted my money on dispensaries. I spent thousands, like over tens of thousands, hitting dispensaries in California, New York, Boston. And I hit like multiple dispensaries in each state, at least three in each state. Because when I went to my homegirl's house that I went to school with, she had a spot paid for the NBA. She took me to the Brooklyn Bridge. Shout out to her. Um, I tried to buy her flowers, and she had a dispensary across the street. She ended up friends zoning me in the most polite way ever. Shout out to her. Successful women can't play. That's just real. And they don't have time to play. That's just real. And I don't think I was mature then. I think I just had a little bit of money, and she could see that a mile away. And like a salaried woman, even if she's newly salaried or not, she just always had that class to her. Um, what else did I do? In Boston, I was supposed to link with the homies. I ended up just hitting dispensaries because all my former classmates had work, and I hit them so last minute. And I was only there for like a short period of time. But I went stew while I was there and seeing the old places where I took my first love on a date, like all types of stuff. And it's like it was cool. Like it was just a cool experience. And probably like just bought souvenirs and trinkets from each city and then helping people out financially. Like I know I didn't pay my dues and pay back my retributions and my what's the word? What's the word? Reparations. I know I didn't pay my war reparations back, but I was still trying to put good in the universe. And that's not an excuse. And I do apologize. Like genuinely. But everything happens for a reason, works out. People do get theirs. You might not see it, people do get theirs. Even if it looks like they get theirs and they're having the best, it could come and it could go. I'm just gonna be authentic enough every time to tell you what it was. Anyways, so at that point, I get back home. My pockets are on a couple thousand. I get the rest of the money, like 5,000. Mind you, I was tapping my paychecks to get back home. Tapping my paychecks to get back home. Like advancing them. Like yeah, the person who had 10 30, 40,000 like a couple days ago, less than a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a like J. Cole said, to the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows, and trials and tribulations. So maybe I'm butchering it, but you get the concept. And I just wanted to be transparent about that. If I could do anything in this video, I'd just be transparent as possible. And other than that, what else was there? Yeah. And then I end up getting took my ex on the shopping spree and we weren't even together. I was trying to buy love to fix a relationship. That shit didn't work. End up losing the car. Because, like I said, I didn't have an asset. I had a liability that I was paying on. If I bought the car, at least if I went broke, I could have sold the car. I had the car. No, I was making payments on the car, so I was liable to lose the car, and the money I already put on was forfeit. Lesson learned, though. It was a valuable lesson that was duly needed because I'm able to share it with y'all. That's like the silver lining. That's what makes me feel like I'm a good YouTuber because I fuck up a lot. Yeah, I was sad and I lost my job, but that was because of me. Story for another day. But I was sad, yeah. I contemplated, yeah. But then I realized, bro, I'm still here. There's people who aren't here. It's just a little bit of money, bro. You can make it back tomorrow, bro. It's about the mindset and the person, not the materialistic harvest. So, the story doesn't end there. I think, I touch back. I take my ex on the shopping spree. It doesn't do anything. I do all these gestures with money just going down, down, down. Now I'm spending my credit. You know how that goes. Maxing the cards, um, doing anything to keep a relationship from feeling that I already felt, and I felt it. And shit didn't work. It's not the money. It'll never be the money. Lost a friend, and this is all present day. Lost the friend, lost the money, the female, don't have no money, lost the car, lost the job. But I never let it stop me because one day I'm gonna build myself back up, gain the assets, do it the right way, and pay my reparations. And I'm gonna do it all in the right order. So when it comes in, it's gonna last and it's gonna feel good. And yeah, I encourage y'all, if y'all have something similar like that in your life, to just get to the bottom of it, man. Life ain't short, it ain't long, but it is fragile. Pain is guaranteed. So don't be sad when something happens, because something's always gonna happen. People say you can't expect the unexpected, but hey, people get vaccines, people put on seatbelts. Here nor there, right? I went to Florida, kicked it with my family. At this point, I'm drowning. Mind you, when I come back to London, I pick up the check out the mail, 4 or 5 racks. That's basically my Florida trip. Half that, whatever bills I have for my insurance, because my insurance was out the ass from my previous car accidents. Mind you, my insurance was $2,000 a month, and I had to pay 6 months. Then I had to have insurance to drive off the lot. Couldn't even get it towed because I was leasing it. It wasn't an asset I owned. Please don't be like Berto. Comment down below and say, I learned, Berto, I won't do no dumbass shit like you. And I'll be more financially better thanks to you telling me your downfalls. And just wish me luck on the way back up. It's a journey, and I'm appreciating it this time around. I'm grateful. Nothing lost was really ever lost because it was never gained. Tried to give y'all some rhetoric to sound deep. Anyways, I love y'all. I always enjoy telling stories and kicking it with y'all. Comment down below if y'all do too. See you in the next one. Berto out.